I love the Super Mario series. I've been a big fan for almost my entire life, and have grown to regard most of the main Super Mario games as masterpieces. Very recently, I've gained a particular interest in the first game in the series, Super Mario Bros. Ever since I was young, I've thought it had a very different atmosphere than the other Mario games I had played. Something about the way the game felt, the way the game looked, all of it was slightly alien. I'm obviously older now, and in that time I've developed the amazing ability to
think about the media I consume.
So strap on your overalls, and let's take a closer look at why, in the context of the modern Super Mario series, Super Mario Bros. Is kinda weird. Probably the most noticeably strange thing about Super Mario Bros. Is the way the game looks. From Mario's brown shirt and red overalls to the distinct orange rocky terrain, the visual identity of Super Mario Bros. Stands out very boldly from every other Mario game. Mario's proportions seem comically exaggerated even by cartoon standards, and the designs for some of the enemies clearly do not reflect their modern counterparts. Even though I think Super Mario Bros. Looks a bit strange, I want to emphasize that I really enjoy the game's style. Mario's early popularity was a time of exploration and seeing what Mario as a brand was capable of. The first 4 Mario games boldly experimented with their art styles, perfectly reflecting the uncertain and innovative era those games came out in. Super Mario Bros. Looks weird, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But so what if the game looks different? I mean, there are plenty of examples of strange visual elements in the Mario series well after Super Mario World. Characters like Jaxi and the T-Rex from Super Mario Odyssey look rather strange, and yet Mario Odyssey doesn't have that unique alien feeling at all. That's because, under the hood, Super Mario Bros. Barely even functions like the other Mario games. Most Mario platformers use simple, organic platforming controls as a means to whisk you away, constantly seeing new sights, new foes, and new things to play with. Super Mario Bros., though? It does almost none of that. Super Mario Bros., like a lot of early NES games, was only 32 kilobytes in size. That is practically nothing to work with. So, designing around this limitation, Super Mario Bros. Focuses heavily on the few things they did have the space to implement, and pushes them as far as they can go. What I mean is, Super Mario Bros. Is a game about gaining an understanding of the tight precision, timing, and momentum needed to overcome simple platforming challenges that gradually increase in difficulty and complexity. Phew! That was a mouthful. But it was a true mouthful nonetheless. A glance at 1-1 shows just how restrained and purposeful the placement of every block and enemy is. There are very few obstacles that directly kill the player, and there are also large stretches of the level with very little going on to help ease the player after they complete a challenge. Contrastingly, the final level in the game, 8-4, uses almost every single enemy and obstacle in a non-stop gauntlet meant to test every aspect of what the player has learned on their journey. From flying cheap-cheeps to invisible blocks, 8-4 demands mastery from the player. And why should it expect anything less? Getting to 8-4 is difficult without the use of Warp Zone, and if you can manage to get there at all, you should be more than well equipped to roll with the punches it throws your way. And that's exactly what the Mario series is all about. It's about taking you on the adventure of a lifetime, and letting all of your experiences build until a grand crescendo. Super Mario Bros. Is a journey about the personal growth of you as a player. And although it might not be as flashy or exciting on the surface as exploring the world or soaring through the cosmos, it still holds a special place in my heart.